Let's go! We did it, you guys. We finally hit 10 subscriber. And as per today's special, what if Goku had the sharingan? But for disclaimer, the reason why this was so delayed because I have like a bunch of tests and plus my parents are pushing me to a much more higher limits. So yeah, I'm basically screwed over. But anyway, enough talking. Let's get on with the video. Now, to begin our story, I think it will be best if we start at King Kai's place. This is like my first Dragon Ball War is, so I gotta make a few mistakes. But anyway, yeah, King Kai place. King Kai was training Goku. Then he would tell Goku that he was miscalculated and the same will arrive faster. Then Goku would start to panic and King Kai would say, "Now Goku, don't worry, I have an idea." The same will probably arrive at like a week or so. But I have one way for you to learn a lot of technique. There's something called the sharingan. Then Goku will say, "Sharingan? What are those? Are those like food or something?" King Kai face palm and say, "No, why you always think stuff as food? Not all, most stuff are not food." Then he said, the sharingan are one of the most powerful things that one warrior can use to learn most technique very fast. But there's a problem with those. But I just figured, so do you want it or not? Then Goku would think and say, I do not mostly use other people's power to help me. I like to earn myself. But for the sake of it and for the plot of this video, yes, I will take it. Now give it to me. Then King Kai will put his hand on Goku's face and say, "Alright, it's done." Then Goku will say, "Wait, nothing had happened yet. Oh yeah, I had to awaken first with trauma and stuff, but who cares?" Then he would just touch Goku eye for a bit and Goku would immediately get the Sri Tomoe Sharingan. Then Goku would say, "Wow, this is so amazing." Then King Kai would say, "Yes, but I must tell you something. This is not the full potential of the Sharingan. There's something Then he will explain to Susanoo and the Mangekyou ability, and Goku will be all intrigued by this. Then they will train, and this time Goku would get a bit more stronger. Then the fight will happen as Goku was just switched back from the dead and was flying, and the Z Fighter was fighting Vegeta and Radish, I think, yeah, the bald guy, and the bald guy was knocked out, and Vegeta say, "Alright, I'm gonna murder you guys tonight." Then the Piccolo, I think, yeah, Piccolo was the one that protected Goku, right, and would fight with Vegeta, and this time Goku is strong. Then Vegeta will say, "Okay, I will blow up the planet." Then Garlic Gun. Then Goku will say, "Kaioken time 3." And he would say, "Kamehameha," blocking Vegeta away and not killing Vegeta. Then Vegeta will escape. Goku will recover, and Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan, yeah, will go to the planet Namek after they heard about the next Dragon Ball. I remember. Then Goku, after recovering, will go train, and they would train in his spaceship, and he would train more and also practice with the Sharingan since he heard King Kai also would told them about the illusion ability. But I'm pretty sure 100% Goku probably won't use that one because I don't see Goku as a character would use something so dirty because of that same pride. Then after arriving at Namek and saw his friend Ninja, he would say, "Alright, I gotta murder all your fool who are destroying my kid and almost hurting my friend. So who? Come here." Then the Ginyu Force, who else was left? The cheese dude, butter and cream. I can't remember the name very well, but yeah, all of them get caught by Goku. Then Captain Ginyu come and try to fight Goku. Then he would get that exchanging body technique thingy, and Goku would understand it and would look back and say, "Switch!" Then he would switch back with Captain Ginyu and would beat him down, put him in illusion, knock him out since he know that the main boss is Frieza. Then what else happened next? Oh yeah, since he was not that injured much, they would wait for, then would summon the dragon again without Vegeta, knowing since Goku would probably knock Vegeta out for a bit. Then Frieza would arrive, get pissed off, and would try to fight them. Yeah, Goku is not injured, so yeah, he would fight with Frieza. Then Piccolo would come in after arriving to Namek and would, after fusing with Nail, I remember. Yeah, they would box Frieza, but Frieza at his final form is way too strong for all of them and would crap all of them up, knocking everyone. Then he would try to explode the planet, and Goku would try to use his sharingan to do at least something, but nothing would happen. Then after seeing Krillin get exploded, he would get mad and he would go on to Super Saiyan. But this time, a large I guess bluish color would form on him as this, and was the Susanoo, and it will be a giant figure of Goku. And for those who not have read the moral arc for Dragon Ball, imagine that one. But anyway, yeah, a Susanoo will form, and Frieza will be shocked of this, and for the rest would just escape, and Goku and Frieza would box it out. Frieza at his final buff form, and Goku at his Susanoo, and they would fight each other, and Goku would stand up with his giant Susanoo form, and he would put his hand backward and say Kamehameha, and he would cook Frieza up, not hesitation this time, and he would try to escape, but seeing that there was no way, he would use his Susanoo to cover his body, and he was exploded and dry away. Yeah, he would try to go to the ship, but it did not work, so he would go back to his other ship, and he would use his Susanoo form to cover himself and the ship to try to at least save himself. But then he would go to the other planet with a weird technique, and he would go train there and leave his wife and kid alone. But this time his training would be quick as sense. Thanks to the sharingan, he would know the best way to do things and to use that soul instant transmission technique. But he would still have to train his body to at least know how to use that soul spirit control technique. Then after a few years, that he would go back way earlier this time, and this time Vegeta will also come and would rest on planet Earth fighting with Goku, seeing that he was far away from reaching Goku level. But Goku would teach him how to go to the Super Saiyan form, and he would smile at this, saying, I guess you were right, Kakarot. I guess I will be staying here for a while. After all, Bulma is my type of girl. Since you... Oh, then Goku would say, oh, that's nice. At least I have more of my people around here. And Goku would laugh, and Vegeta scored this, and they were both altering. And Vegeta this time won't be Pride 4, I think. Yeah. Then after a few years later, Frieza will come in. Goku is ready. Oh yeah, and for his Mangekyou ability, he is able to cancel out ki for only 10 seconds and have to recharge for 1 minute. And for that, using Mangekyou for too much, and it will hurt your eye. Yeah, King Kai just fixes that, so you can use how much you want. So yeah, a pretty busted ability, but a few limitations. But anyway, Frieza will come in. Goku will be ready. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Krillin, and Squid Yamcha, and Tien. Yeah, I forgot some of the character name. Man, I'm not such a fan. But anyway, yeah, they will all come and will try to fight Frieza. But then Trunks come in and say, no, I will solo this guy myself, which is so cool. How the hell did Trunks was able to solo all of them? What, I guess they were weakened, so that's how we was able to solo. But man, Trunks was so badass at that time. But yeah, Trunks pulled out his sword, cut Frieza in half, make King Ko hold the sword, kill King Ko and all of the Frieza force, making them run away. Then act cooler and say, alright, you guys want anything? Then he would drop his drink and say, wait, Goku, I thought you were supposed to wait like a year or so to come out. How the hell? How do you arrive so fast? Goku would try his head, saying, oh, I don't know, I just arrived here. Then he would saw Dad cling to Bulma, this time being a lot closer more, and he would talk to Goku, saying about the android, the heart disease, and just so on. Then he would ask, hey, how do you arrive so fast? Since in my timeline, you have to take a lot more time to arrive. Then Goku say, I'm not sure, but I did get this cool eye though. Then Trunks say, cool eye, but let me see for a bit. Then Goku would show the sharingan and would explain it to Trunks, and Trunks say, interesting. I guess our timeline must not be the same. But anyway, take care, and I will come back. Then he will go back to his timeline, and Goku and the rest of the Z Fighter would train. And this time, Goku will be more strong, since he will be learning all of the rest of the other Z Fighter technique. And Vegeta will be stubborn by this, saying, Kakarot, how dare you copy my technique, make your own. But Goku will say, oh come on Vegeta, look, I will probably help you get the Sharingan if King Kai allows it. Then Vegeta said, I don't need a pitiful tool, I can make my own technique, you know. Then Goku would laugh for a bit. They will all train for another couple of years. Vegeta smashed Bulma and created Trunks. Then a couple of years later, the android would awaken Dr. Gero, and android, I forgot his number, 19. I'm literally watching Dragon Ball while also telling you the what if. By the way, yeah, Android 19 would kill Yamcha, and they would rescue him. They would box it out, and this time they would be holding their ground but way better. Then Goku would come in and say, alright, it's my turn. Kamehameha, them two out. Then Trunks would come in confused and say, wait, those aren't the android. Then Goku would get caught by the heart virus and will go resting. But don't worry, all the Z Fighter this time are a bit stronger. Then Goku they will have a bit more time to train since Goku arrived early. But anyway, they would see the android base, and Dr. Uchiko was able to escape and would activate android 16, 17, and 18. But he would get caught by then. Then Vegeta would try to fight android 16. No, 18. Yeah, I confused the number for a bit. But yeah, he would try to fight android 18, and this time hold his ground a bit, since he will be a bit more stronger, but he will still get caught. But android 18 did struggle for a bit. The rest of the Z Fighter get caught, couldn't get a kiss by 18, lucky bastard. Then the android will go have fun, quote unquote. That Goku will get hurt. All of them will go train. Then Goku will rise, say, I found a way to defeat them. There's something called the Ascended Cell. Yeah, and for the cell part, yeah, that still happened the same. Then Goku would train with Gohan. Trunks and Vegeta would be a bit more strong. Then after Vegeta saw how Goku is way better than him, he would also train a lot more, getting even stronger, and was able to hold his ground with Cell a lot more. But thanks to his pride, Cell will get upgraded, becoming perfect Cell, and would craft every one of them and would activate the Cell game. Then Goku would go talk to Cell for a bit and would go and train and for like a year or so. Then would resting for 3 days, train for 3 days, and so on. Then it is time for battle, and Goku would this time would be able to hold his ground a lot more thanks to the Sharingan, and he will also activate the Susanoo to help him for a bit, using his Sharingan to at least negate the key at Cell. But Cell was able to hold his ground a lot more. Then Goku would say, okay, now it's time to make my kid fight. What? They would say. Then Goku would throw Senzu Bean at Cell. Cell would eat it, getting his strength, and would go and box with Gohan. And this time Gohan would be, I guess, a bit stronger. But then after Gohan nearly get killed, then somebody let a 11 years old fight a literal atomic nuke. I'm talking about Goku, letting him fight Cell. But anyway, yeah, Gohan would fight and would try getting to a point losing. And then what happened next? Cell will activate Cell Junior, and they will all go fight with the other people and and Goku was able to hold his ground with Junior Cell. Then Gohan would say, enough! That and will go and transform into Super Saiyan 2 and will box it out with Cell, making Cell split out Android 18 and making him about to explode. But Gohan say, nah, let him suffer more, cause I want to. Good song, probably never heard of it. But anyway, yeah, Goku seeing how danger is about to get will teleport away saying, take care of your mom. W dad move. But anyway, for some reason, traveling to King Kai place for some reason and will explode, killing King Kai at a part. Then what happened next? Oh yeah, so Cell will come back using transmission and will say, ha ha ha, I come back and now I will destroy all of you, and will power up. Then Gohan will try to fight but his arm will get break, only leaving one arm. Then Cell would hurt Trunk and Vegeta will say, that damn Cell first he mocked my Saiyan ancestor and now he hurt my son. Oh hell no! Then he will power up and will try to beat Cell. Honestly, a W Vegeta move. Vegeta is my favorite character, by the way. But nah, Cell just throw him away. Then Gohan and say, Kamehameha, and he would hit Cell immediately, killing every single living cell of him and killing him immediately. Now beating Cell. Now let's moving to the Buu arc. And for the Buu arc, Goku will be a lot more stronger. For like Gohan life story about his lover, yeah, that will happen the same. Nothing changes. The only change that happened is, I guess, the meeting with Supreme Kai, and the fighting with Deborah and the fighting with Vegeta said he will still get corrupted after fighting a bit. Just with my mouth. After fighting a bit, the scene shifts to Vegeta about to sacrifice himself, telling Trunks to take care of his mother and going fight with Buu. Then he say, alright, you pink piece of shit, come at me. Buu will get mad and will try to fight Vegeta, and Vegeta holds the ground saying, big bang attack. Honestly, a proud move for Vegeta. I'm impressed that he was able to do that after just getting mind control, and he would kill himself, surviving himself, thinking that it would stop Buu, but nah, Buu would survive and would rampage around the place. Then Goku would come in and say, no, you fight with me. Then he would say, Super Saiyan 1. Then this is Super Saiyan 2. And now, time for the finishing part, Super Saiyan 3. Now, then he will go fight Buu, and this time being a lot more strong, using his sharingan to help him fight, and using some other move, Gallic Gun, Final Flash, and using Kaioken to at least fight with Buu. But knowing his time is starting to run out, he will stop and go train with Trunks and go tank, but also telling Buu that a strong opponent will come in. Then after they asked to see Super Saiyan 3, he would left, telling Chi-Chi that he loved him, and telling Trunks telling Go Tank that he also care about him, and tell them to at least kill Buu. Then he will go back to the afterlife, then fly and see his son Gohan. Yeah, I'm confused the name for a bit. And they will train with Gohan, and Goku would also tell Supreme Kai about his Sharingan, and Supreme Kai will also train Goku, saying that he could be useful. Then they will break the Z sword, and old Kai will come in and would spend 25 hours unlocking Gohan potential. Meanwhile at Earth, after training for a bit, both Go Tank and Trunks would fuse, train. Crap, I forgot the name. But they will get cocky and but would still fight with Evil Buu. Yeah, Evil Buu. But they would get crap, and Evil Buu was somehow able to scream him out of reality, breaking dimension and escaping. But Go Tanks. Crap, I forgot. the name. Let me check for a bit. Go Tank. Yeah, I really need to rewatch Dragon Ball or something. But anyway, yeah, they will get Quep, but Go Tank was able to scream them out from the dimension and would try to fight with Buu for a bit. Then Gohan would come. Then Gohan would come in and would fight with Buu for quite a while. Then Okai would say, "It's time to the time is come for me to let out the world." Then he would sacrifice himself, giving Goku the chance to live another day. Then Goku would start himself saying, I don't know what to say. Then Okai would wake up saying, "You fool! Go and fight with Buu already." Then Goku would say, okay. Then he would instant transmission back to Han, and he would try to make Gohan ride the Patera earring, but will get caught. Then suddenly, ascending from the heaven is Vegeta coming back, and Vegeta will fight with Buu for a bit. He will get stubborn from wearing the Patera earring. Then they will both fuse, coming in as Gogeta. They will fight with Buu using in their Super Saiyan form, and using the Sharingan, they will be able to hold their ground with Evil Buu. But Evil Buu was able to turn them into chocolate, but in chocolate form, they were able to fight, which is just a great scene for me. But then they will get swallowed by Buu and will get unfused, but inside in Evil Buu's stomach, they were able to found the rest of the Sea Fighter, freeing them, then accidentally hurting Buu and bringing out Kid Buu, which is just a badass scene for me. How the hell did this guy come out from the wound and immediately just say, "Alright, it's time to destroy this world"? Opening his mouth, it will scream out and destroying the whole freaking planet, killing most of the people. Then he'll go around, destroying planet to planet, and going to the afterlife and literally destroying the whole, almost the afterlife. Then they will go to the Kai land and will fight, and Goku and Vegeta will try to hold their ground, but seeing that something did not work, the Guardian of our New Earth would go and try to make wishes, bringing out the rest of the people and bring back with every single planet that was destroyed by Buu, and Goku was trying to fight with Evil Buu, but seeing nothing would work, he would try to use his Spirit Bomb, telling people to give him some energy. But seeing that this time he would use the Susanoo to form the Spirit Bomb and would try to hit it with Buu. And at the very last moment, he would say, "Oh wait, I forgot I can do this." Then immediately he would cancel out Buu Ki for only 10 seconds. And then he would try to push 10, 9, 8, 7, and Buu would get hit, killing him immediately and saving Earth. Then Goku will go and rest, go some small adventure, and will finally spend his time with his family.